Well, hi guys. I thought I'd do another vlog for you guys about what I feed my horses. The last one that we did, we showed you, my feed area and the shavings area and where I keep my bus and the new barn layout and all that kind of stuff. And a lot of people had questions, which surprised me, about what I feed my horses. So I thought we would cover that as best we can today, okay? So, we're back here in the feed area again, okay? So, I love Stanley products, Stanley Feed Company, okay? I've been using their products now for, I gotta be honest, maybe close to 10 years now. They're alfalfa pellets and they're hay, and it's an absolute phenomenal company. So that's who basically I use. So with that being said, I primarily feed my horses a blend of alfalfa pellets and Timothy, okay? You can get Stanley offer lots of different combinations. What, this is baby girl, you're sitting on my hay again, you're in the road again, okay? Yes, Daddy, I know I am. So basically, Stanley have lots of different products. You can get straight alfalfa or straight Timothy or blend, and they have lots of different combinations. I like the alfalfa Timothy blend because it's pure alfalfa is just a little bit too much hotness and calories for my horses. Other, race horses and horses that are doing a lot of galloping, it probably wouldn't be. But for my horses, I like this blend of the two. So it comes in a 40-pound bag. It's easy to manage. It's easy to get around, etc. So hold that for me, please. So let me just cut this open now. Okay. So I cut it open, and we will give each horse, so just scoop it out. So the pellets are this big, okay? So it's easy for them to eat. They like it. Why do I feed pellets? Because there's very, very little waste in this, okay? Hay, you're going to get a lot of waste. Even cubes, they will crush those cubes up and typically give you a lot of waste with the cubes as well. So the reason I feed pellets is because I think it's cheaper, more effective, less waste, and the horses like it better, okay? So each horse, my 2-year-olds will get 2 scoops of these, AM and PM. So I'll give them another scoop. I don't know how many pounds that is. One of these small buckets, it takes up about 3/4 of it. It's just a regular plastic feed scoop you get from the feed store. But my 2-year-olds will get 2 of these, AM and PM. Now my 3-year-olds and older horses, performance horses, they will get 3 scoops, AM and PM. Now every horse at noon gets the compressed alfalfa bales. Okay, this is where you have to move. You just go right there. Okay. So they all get, now I do get pure alfalfa, okay, Stanley alfalfa in these compressed bales. And so each horse will get like a slither like that. It doesn't look like a lot, but it's actually pretty heavy because it's all compressed. You don't have to give them a hell of a lot of it, okay? And I love the quality of their alfalfa. I love how they come off in nice little sections like that to give to your horse. So the other reason is because it's I think it's a 50-pound compressed bale. You can store, as you can see here, you can see all of it stacked up on there in pallets, okay? So it all stacks up there on pallets, so you can unload it with a skid steer. It comes pre-wrapped, shrunk, etc. It never molds, it never has any dust in it. It's phenomenal, okay? So by using the pallets and a skid steer or a tractor, you don't need lots of farmhand around to load it, unload it, etc. So right here I've got 2 semi-loads in this bay here. 1 semi-load of hay, actually 2 semi-loads of hay, and 1 semi-load of alfalfa pellets and so forth, okay? Actually, I think I got that wrong. I think there's 2 in here. Yeah, there's 2. So I've got room to store 1 more semi in here as well. It's all self-contained, etc. So this is what I feed my horses. Now, within saying that, okay, with saying that, every horse is a little bit different. Some horses, like I've got one older horse that he doesn't get 3 scoops of pellets AM and PM because he gets too fat. I just give him 2. Some horses that are fat, I cut them back a little bit. Some that are a little bit hard doers, I might increase that a little bit, okay? Typically, I don't feed hardly any grain. I'm not saying I won't, but typically with the Stanley product as such calorie dense feed and good feed, I don't need a lot of grain. As far as vitamins and minerals, I use this product here. I told you these molasses tubs that I put in each stall. I like these molasses tubs because the horses can lick on them. They have tremendously shiny coats. It gives them something else to do. So there's lots of vitamins and minerals in these molasses tubs, okay? That's the brand there that I use, and I really like that. They're 125-pound pail, and I put one in every horse's stall. And actually, I use it for the pasture horses as well. So that's where they get any more vitamins, minerals, stuff like that. And then in addition to the pellets, I also use Smart Pack. Now each horse has their own Smart Pack combination. Like younger horses will get a different blend of Smart Pack compared to older or senior horses. So I can't really tell you exactly what each horse gets because each horse gets a little bit different. How we come up with that is you contact Smart Pack and they have trained specialists that will ask you a bunch of questions about your horse, his age, what you do with him. And from that, they will recommend a blend that works. I kind of leave it up to them. Everything they've always recommended I use in Smart Pack has worked phenomenally well. My horses look great. So between the molasses tubs, the Stanley, and the Smart Pack, my horses look great. I think when you see them on film, they're fat, they're shiny, they're slick, their hair coats look like amazing. I worm my horses 3 times a year. I rotate the different wormers that I use, but I rotate them on average 3 times a year. I don't like to deworm them any more than that because I think they can build up a resistance to the wormers, but 3 times a year I'll do that. Obviously all the vaccinations that my vet recommends, etc. So that's how I take care of my horses. And also, I forgot to mention, I keep a salt block in every horse's stall as well. So they have free choice to lick on a salt block as well, and obviously as much water as they can drink out of a Ritchie waterer. So that's what I feed. Get on Stanley's website, find out the products they have. They sell them in all feed stores all over the country, Tractor Supply. They also have another product, which is a bale, one of the compressed bales, but it's shrink wrapped in plastic, the whole thing. So you can travel with it in the back of your pickup truck. You can travel it on top of your trailer, and if it rains, it's not going to get wet. Or if you put it in the back of your car, it's not going to make a big mess if you don't have a lot of room to store feed, and you can only buy 2 or 3 bales at a time. Put it in the back of your car, and it's not going to get the car all messy. So get on Stanley's website, and they're a phenomenal company. Been using them for about 10 years now, and my horses have never looked as good as they do. They just look unbelievable. So I hope this helps you. Again, horses that are in my pasture, they might just get pellets in the evening, or a few in the morning, a few in the evening, but I didn't necessarily give them full access to it if there's pasture there as well. So I hope that helps you guys. Bye now.
Want more? Get more. The No Worries Club is the best way to get the most out of your training experience. Stick around to find out more. Take your horsemanship to the next level. The No Worries Club Premium membership is your ultimate portal to complete your horse training. You'll have access to Clinton's complete training library, thousands of hours of step-by-step instructional videos. You'll master all aspects of horsemanship, from fundamentals to trick training. You'll have access to our exclusive social network that connects you with thousands of dedicated horsemen from around the world. You'll have the method available wherever you are and accessible through the web, your phone and tablets, or your favorite streaming devices. You'll receive 8 all-new training videos per year and the quarterly No Worries Journal, as well as access to the ever-growing video library, Q&As, performance horse series, blogs, and more. But that's not all. You also get free tickets to walkabout tours and priority access to the latest news coming from Downunder Horsemanship. Not to mention VIP pricing on all of Clinton's must-have training tools. So what are you waiting for? Unlock the ultimate access and jumpstart your training program today.